striped lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
It's on like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower than that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics. We welcome you to legendary Greyhound Field, Memorial Stadium, Newport, Arkansas. It's the Newport Greyhounds and the Manila Lions in a conference battle. It'll be David Black and Hayden Schultz. Ben Black is on an assignment tonight. Also Anthony May and Josh Nation once again doing the technical work for us. Hayden, welcome aboard, my friend.
Hey, good to be here, Dave. Got a big win last week against an Osceola team. Looking to go 1-0 again this week against a Manila team that has not won a football game yet, but saw where they played Hoxie, I believe, to one score, and Hoxie almost upsets Rivercrest last week. So, I mean, this team is going to be fired up looking for that first win.
Well, anytime you play and anytime you get to practice, I mean, that's what you do. I mean, your goal is to come in and try to win a football game. That's what these kids are going to do. And it's been a homecoming week. It's been a very festive week. A lot of activity, in the community. A lot of activity tonight prior to the game. And normally at homecoming, we have a lot of people that do their reunions during this time. And guess who's having a 10-year reunion this year, Hayden Schultz?
I think I am.
Is that you, 10 years?
I think so.
I do know that your class is having a reunion, the 1975 class, and we welcome them. They're over at the Newport Country Club tonight, and hello to all of you guys, and I'll certainly see you in a little bit. But we welcome you to Greyhound football. We welcome you home, and from the class of 1974 and the Newport Greyhounds, welcome home to the class of 75 and all of those other classes that are attending the reunion, including your class of 2015. So who all did you get to see? I mean, not who all, but how many folks did you see at the pre-party?
I mean, there were several. I think a lot were already kind of in the bleachers. Got some seats reserved, and It's good to see some people. You know, there's some people I haven't seen, not necessarily 10 years, but I hadn't seen them in 5 or 6 for sure. People go on and do different things, go different places. I mean, one living in Atlanta, and, you know, one's living here, one's living in Florida, you know. So
Sure.
It's neat to see, but, you know, when you get together with those people that you hadn't seen, you still have a good time. The reminiscing, the memories is what's fun, and getting to talk about, you know, some of that stuff and seeing how some people have changed, how some people haven't changed in 10 years. So,
You know, and Hayden, the older that we get, and of course, you know, I had the 50 year Here Come the Newport Greyhounds on the field. One of the things where people will say when they haven't been to Newport, Arkansas in some time, they say, well, it's just really, really changed. It's so different. And I've always said this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, it's not so much that the town has changed, but what we long for and what we hope to find. You hope to find those memories that you had 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30, 20, 10 years ago. And though it's all about the memories, and it's just not like it used to be. I mean, there's some physical buildings that'll be different and a lot of changes from that standpoint. But what we're really looking for is how it was when we were growing up, and it's never going to be that. So anyway, welcome everybody, and want to remind everybody the ball game's brought to you by George Kell Motor Company right here in Newport. Also, George Kell Ford. And we thank them for being the lead sponsor on all of our Greyhound broadcasts throughout the course of the football and the basketball season. Jackson's Funeral Home at the 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue, Arkansas Steel Associates, and White River Health. And for more information on services available there, you can visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is proud to be a supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. It's a Friday night. It's a big football game. Rivercrest and Walnut Ridge playing tonight at Walnut Ridge in a contest that we'll try to keep our eye on because it's a big contest as far as standings go in this conference. Hounds dressed in orange and orange. It's the first time we've ever seen that. And I like the orange much better than the gray.
On orange.
Yeah, I love the orange on orange.
On orange.
Yeah, a lot of orange. Orange helmet, orange jerseys, orange pants. We should have had orange shoes. Here we go. First Community Bank kickoff.
Destin Jackson's going to tee this up, and he's going to kick it deep. Going to be fielded, we thought, inside the 20-yard line, but it's going to roll into the end zone, and Manila will take a touchback.
You don't see a lot of that at AAA high school football where the kicker will kick one into the end zone, but you certainly saw it there. And we always thank First Community Bank for sponsoring all our kickoffs throughout the course of the season. And you see what will happen right here. I mean, up front, the Hounds have an opportunity to play very, very well defensively against a really smaller offensive line for Manila.
Yeah, Destin Jackson, Davion Grady, Jessen Russell, Ivan Gonzalez, Trey Henderson, Luke Sampson, Jaden Robinson, Trey Greer, Luke Reynolds, Tavares Hardaway, along with Zay Greer. And the 11 out there for the Hounds here to start the first play of the football game. Here's the snap. They go inside handoff, and not a whole lot there. There's a host of Hounds there to bring him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, and visited with Coach Reardon and his staff this week, he just really thought that our defensive front four would be very, very difficult to block. And we're a little bigger, we're a little bit stronger, and probably just as athletic as anybody on the field in the defensive line.
We'll see what that defensive line can do as far as applying pressure. And the Hounds look to bring pressure on 2nd and 12. Manila to throw off of his back foot. Almost picked off there by Zay Greer. Hounds bringing pressure there, and it pays off.
Well, when that pressure comes, I mean, you've got to try to get rid of it quicker than you really want to get rid of that ball, and he just overthrew his intended target.
Nemo Criant, Jay Grady, Jamil Thomas checking into the game here on 3rd down and 12. See if Manila tries to go through the air again. Here's the snap. Quarterback just going to throw it out quick, and he is met. You can put Tavares Hardaway in the clubhouse for a fathead collision of the week. Gain of a couple, now 4th and 10.
Well, Hardaway, just from his cornerback position, just read that very, very well, and there wasn't a lot of room for that guy to run. You've got to come up and you've got to finish the play. You've got to make the tackle, and Hardaway did just that.
Day Braxton back deep to field this punt.
Boy, Day all year long has just done remarkably well on both sides of the ball and on special teams. Let's see if he gets an opportunity here.
That's a knuckler, and he's just going to let this one go. It's going to be inside the Hound 45, and they'll mark it comfortably at the 43.
43-yard line for the Hounds, their opening possession. We'll remind everybody that all first downs will be sponsored by Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, your lawn and garden headquarters. All touchdowns will be brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. And, of course, at the end of the first half, we'll have the Merchants and Planners Bank first half recap. Jackson's Funeral Home presents our quick wrap-up at the end of the game. And you mentioned the big hit Fathead Pizza of the Week. We look for that. And the John Minor Crop Insurance brings you the Mr. John Minor Sr. Hustle Player of the game.
Here's the snap they give to Day on a little reverse. Day stiff arm, but not before he gets a Newport Small Engine first down.
Nothing fancy there, just blocking down on the inside and running the ball to the outside.
And double tight, double wing backs there, Dave.
Well, we've seen the Hounds do a lot of things different this year than what we've seen in the past, and I like the look. Trey Greer, over 1,100 yards on the year, went over 1,000 last week. Got to get Nemo in the right spot.
Well, he does get on. That means Jessen's not eligible, so we just run a toss sweep to Greer. Greer with a stiff arm, and then just going to run out of bounds around the 42-yard line into line territory.
You know, the Hounds have so many weapons. I mean, especially, you take your running back who's a 1,100-yard rusher, and then Luke is just a kid that can run the football equally as well, and he throws the football exceptionally well, and we have receivers that can catch it.
Now on 2nd and 7. Here comes Day in motion fake, and they go dive inside. Greer makes a couple guys miss, and Greer's still on his feet as he's going to be brought down near the 30-yard line. That's another Newport Small Engine first down.
Had the opportunity to visit with him last night at the bonfire, and it was a great visit. And he was talking about his love, always wanting to come home. And he was so excited earlier this year when we got to interview him down on the field about his opportunity to get to come home and play for the Newport Greyhounds because he's wanted to his entire life.
Glad he got to do it his senior year, Dave.
Absolutely.
Fake, Reynolds looking to throw. He's got time under pressure now, and he's going to slip and fall, but not before he gets a few.
Unity Health Newport player of the game at the conclusion of the contest and the Subway coaches report, Coach Brian Reardon report. We're short-staffed tonight, and we hope to be able to get down and do that. With Ben being he's on special assignment, Hayden. Not sure exactly what that means, but he told me he was going to be on it. Maybe like the injured list.
Here's a snap and a stretch play as Greer makes the first guy miss and get to the corner, and Greer once again gets the corner but just not able to turn it up, and credit Manila playing good defense there.
Well, they're playing wide and on the outside. They're going to try to force him to come inside, which opens up the middle of the field for the Hounds. The third down situation here, short one to go. 80-20 learning for autism, compassion over compliance, Ben and Leslie Glidewell.
Quarterback sneak, Luke Reynolds on 3rd and short. Will have enough for a Newport Small Engine first down and a whole lot more.
Hayden, the Hounds started the year in the shotgun formation, which they've been for the last couple of years, and then they go to under center. It just seems like the offense has started clicking since they did that. Hayden's checking out some scores, see if we can get any updates on Rivercrest and Walnut Ridge.
I'll look it up. I don't think we've got anything just yet.
It'll be early in that contest as the Hounds will have the football first down and 10 from the 18 going in.
Day in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep. Day with a stiff arm as he's going to be brought down near the 15-yard line.
They'll give him 3 on the play. The kids from Manila playing very, very hard, playing inspired football here, as we expected them to do. Once again, over at the Country Club, hello to all my good friends from the class of 1975. I'll see y'all here after the contest.
Now 2nd and 7 here. Nemo in motion, but the Hounds look like they moved a little early.
Hey, now our offensive line all year long has done just, yeoman's work. They've been on time. They get on blocks. They can stay on blocks. They've been very, very good. We had some problems earlier with some snaps, but we got that all corrected. And the offensive line is a pretty cohesive unit, and these guys play well.
Yeah, Tracy Smith, Wesley Giesland, Carmelo Ellis, Andrew Johnson, and Trayvon Scott anchoring that front 5 for us. Here's a snap, tall sweep. And I think we just had a little missed assignment there as that guy came off the edge. Now a 3rd down and long here for the Hound offense.
Football game brought to you by Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, your lawn and garden headquarters. Also rifles and shotguns and ammunition. Give them a call at 523-2914. Check us out on Facebook, Newport Small Engine Sales and Service.
Here's the snap fake. Reynolds looking to throw. Dumps it off here to Crichton. Crichton is going to pick up about 9 on the play. So now 4th and 5.
Luke just rolling to his right, and Nemo made a quick out play. Just a great route by him, and Luke put it on the money, and Nemo tried to finish into a 1st down, but it's 4th down and short.
I think it's when you see a corner route here at the top of your screen. Seen it before for 6. How about again?
I'll take it. From the 13.
Zagreer in at the tailback position. Here comes Crichton, motion fake, and he's got Samaj Morgan wide open in the end zone and just through his hands, and there was the corner route.
Well, the Hounds had the play that they wanted. They had the receiver wide open, and just the Hounds could not corral it there. But you got to give these guys from Manila credit for a stop. And, always you look at the 5-yard penalty that the Hounds had. It was certainly a deterrent to a touchdown drive. But the Hounds had the opportunity to get 6 on the board, and they do not. Right at the 7-minute mark, so it's 1st down and 10 going the other way.
From their own 13. Here's a snap, inside handoff, and a big lick there. It's Luke Sampson in on the tackle.
Yeah, and finished off by Trey Henderson. I'm telling you, that was a pop. Luke got there first, and Trey finished him off. I'm going to put Trey into the clubhouse at the Fathead Hit of the Week.
No gain, 2nd and 10. They'll obviously taking their time to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Manila would certainly want to try to shorten the football game for sure.
Here's the snap. They try to go inside handoff again. It's going to be a loss this time back near the 10.
Lots of folks tuned into the broadcast tonight. We certainly appreciate everybody watching, whether you're watching on Facebook at Cable 15 TV or on YouTube at Newport Cable 15 TV. And we always appreciate all the comments on Facebook. Kathy Laster cheering from Searcy, Arkansas. Hi, Kathy. 3rd and long here.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes over the middle. It's picked off by Luke Reynolds. Inside the 15-yard line, and the Hounds will get it back where they ended the drive at the 13.
Well, Luke Reynolds, who earlier was named the Bill Keedy Award winner, they did that before the game as opposed to at the conclusion of the contest. Congratulations to him. His name will go on the board in honor of the late, great Coach Bill Keedy.
Missing a left guard here. Hounds got to burn a timeout.
Well, you've got a couple of guys there that could have been in the football game, and I'm sure they'll get that figured out real quickly. Hard to play with 10. Just a reminder that a game is brought to you by Dias Scrap Metal, their recycling center right here in Newport. Eye Care RX Pharmacy by ASU Newport. Ellis Automotive for all your repairs, including brake work, tire repair, tire sales, including mounting and balancing, and most any maintenance and repair to your auto. Check us out at Facebook at Ellis Automotive. White River Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. If you need some expert advice, some diagnosis, treatment, or rehabilitation services, a full range of orthopedic conditions ranging from minor sprains to fractures to total knee replacement. And they use a robot-assisted specialties, and one of the first in the South United States to do so in Batesville, Arkansas, at White River Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They officially call it the 14.
On a stretch play here to Greer. He's trying to cut that one up, and he's going to be brought down near the 10. Carmelo Ellis with a pancake block again.
Mello had several, and I mean 4 or 5 of those last week against the Osceola Seminoles. Hounds with a big victory last week. Coach Reardon had reminded me that we've had great success against Osceola, beating them 3 out of the last 4 times we've played.
Let's give to Greer, and nothing there, but we have a flag. We'll let them sort it out.
Well, they'll discuss it and probably give Manila an option. Usually throw it when there's holding in there.
Walnut Ridge up 8-0 over Rivercrest right now. I think it's a holding the way he's looking over here at Manila to see if they want to accept or not.
Michael Nelson watching from the First National Bank Arena. ASU Volleyball. We'll see you tomorrow night, my friend.
Now 3rd and 7. Luke Reynolds trotting back on the field from the sideline to get the play in.
Been a little challenging for the Hounds offensively here in the first quarter.
Here's the snap, toss to Greer. Greer trying to get outside. He's going to get tripped up here back to the 16-yard line, and the Hounds just don't look real sharp here offensively.
Well, a lot of that's caused by those kids wearing those white jerseys out there. They're just in the right spot at the right time, and they're playing real hard. They're hustling across the line of scrimmage and taking on blocks and getting off blocks and making plays. And it's another 4th down play right here. The Hounds had a guy wide open last time, could not convert on 4th down. This time from the 16.
Maybe go back to that again in that corner route. And that's where they go to Day-Day Braxton. Day-Day's open. Day-Day comes down with the Hounds got 6.
I'll get it marked.
I like this wide hat. He gives a signal after. You never see that anymore. I like that. That's old school.
So the Hounds go on top with 3:54 to play here in the quarter. Very short drive of 14 yards after the Luke Reynolds interception, so the Hounds take a turnover and turn it into points.
Hounds going for 2 on a jet sweep to Nemo Crichton. He's going to walk in for 2, and the Hounds up 8-0 with 3:54 to go. Hounds covered some real estate there. It's Bratcher Real Estate. Go give them a call at 870-523-5100. An update here with Rivercrest now tying it up 8-8.
That's going to be a football game. That's going to be a dandy. Yeah, it should be. You know, Rivercrest lost their quarterback, Jaden Young, and I mean, just what an exceptional player. I mean, he was just lights out against the Hounds the night he played, and he got hurt, I guess, midway through the third quarter. And he was just that guy who just made that offense go. And the next kid that came in throws the football exceptionally well, but Jaden Young just made them a triple threat, throwing, running. He could pass the ball. He could punt the ball. He could do about anything on the field. And you feel sorry for a guy like that tears an ACL and misses the rest of his season. He'll be out of basketball season too. And
he was a great basketball player.
Yes, too. He is a great one. Yes, sir, absolutely. First Community Bank kickoff coming right up.
Destin gets a little under this one. It's going to be fielded around the 16-yard line. Cutting back up near the 30-yard line, and they'll mark it the official 31.
Football game brought to you by Merchants and Planters Bank with offices in several locations in northeast and north central Arkansas. For all your safe banking you can trust Merchants and Planters Bank.
32-yard line. First and 10 here for the Lions. Their third offensive drive, and a little bit of room. So he's going to be brought down near the 35. Give them 3 on the play.
George Kell Motor Company and George Kell Ford. Exit 85 in Newport. Your Hall of Fame dealer, George Kell.
And they go back to 5 as he cuts up, but he is met in the hole by Sampson and then finished off here by Luke Reynolds and Trey Henderson. No gain now, a third down and 7.
Hounds playing downhill defensively. You can see guys coming. Under 3 to play here in the first quarter. On homecoming night, we'll mention all the homecoming royalties sometime throughout the contest tonight.
Ball on the ground. Davion Grady put him in the clubhouse for the senior, John Minor's senior hustle play as he just comes off the edge and the Hounds have got the football. Big Davion.
We're going to put him in. You know, Davion, we've talked about him several times throughout the course of the year. Just one of those kids who's a senior who hadn't got a lot of opportunities, but he just kept working. He hasn't been real healthy. Had some hip problems along the way, but he has gotten better, and when they have inserted him at defensive end, he has played exceptionally well, and I mean exceptionally well.
You got Nemo Crichton on a post here if you want to throw it to him for a touchdown. Fake, and they go reverse with Nemo. Nemo with a lot of green grass in front of him. Nemo Crichton 10-5 walks in the end zone, touchdown. Love the play call. 32 yards. Covered some real estate. Go see Mary Reed, principal broker. Lauren Sampson, Joe Dupree, Carol Ann Young at 732 Malcolm. At the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson in Newport to acquire your real estate need. Boy, that's a mouthful. I've never had to read that, Dave. I won't look at it. Go see them.
There you just go see them. Let me tell you what they do. They are the leader in the industry for sure.
The Hounds to go for 2. They go Greer. Shifty move for Greer. He reaches in a couple of times. When the ball breaks the plane,
it's good.
It's good. And it broke a couple of times. And he even looked over at the official, was like, hey. But regardless, the Hounds still lead 14-0.
John Minor Crop Insurance Company brings you the Mr. John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Game, and they're located at 2715 Stegall Road. Phone number is 870-523-8900. It's been 8900 as long as I can remember. Walnut Ridge now up 16-8 over Rivercrest. Anna Minor Roddy and John Minor III representing 5 generations at the Minor Company right here in Newport. NEDC. You'll always find links to NEDC in the Newport Area Chamber of Commerce, City of Newport and Jackson County at newportarcity.org. And you can find out all about job information there, business opportunities. Check us out on Facebook or on our website.
Well, the first Community Bank kickoff, onside kick. And Manila will have great field position at the 48.
Well, great hands that time by Emmerich Stone. He kicked it right at him. He just looked like a shortstop or a catcher, just blocked the ball and said, no, it's my ball right here. So great field position for the Lions. Their 4th possession already of the first quarter. Won't be long for you'll be playing a little ball up there at the DQ. Play ball and yeah.
A little inside handoff, bouncing outside. It's going to be brought down near midfield. Yep, my favorite thing to do on Monday night.
And what is it that you get on Monday night?
Peanut Buster Parfait. If you've never had one, go get one.
You know what I like at the Dairy Queen?
You're going to say something about a cheeseburger. I'm a chill guy.
No. I like everything on the menu. And they don't make a chill. There's nothing that I dislike from the chill menu.
But you're a grill guy.
I'm a grill guy. I'm mostly a grill guy.
I'm a chill guy.
Yeah.
That's what I have for supper. Sometimes I won't eat just because I know I'm about to devour a peanut butter parfait.
That's because you're cool, though, and I'm not real cool.
Now play Destin Jackson in the backfield, and it's going to be a loss back into Manila territory.
Well, the thing on Destin that time, when you win at the line of scrimmage and you don't get very much resistance, that's going to happen on every play, and that's what happened there. Clock continues to move, under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hounds, as you see on your screen, up 14-0, 3rd down and long here.
Hounds look to only bring 4.
With Jamel Thomas in the football game.
Here's the snap. They go dive, trying to bounce outside. That's Jaden Robinson there to bring him down for yet another loss. How about one for the Hounds, Dave?
Coach Reardon and I were talking about Jaden yesterday and his development and his strength and his coordination, and also his eyes are very, very good. His feet are great. And we talked about generations, 3 generations. I've called football games the 3 generations. I called football games for his dad, and I called football games for his grandfather. Been doing it a long time, and that's an interesting story I'll tell about the class of 1975 here in just a bit.
4th and 16. Good snap. Going to punt this one away, and a boomer. Day-Day's going to get an opportunity here as Day-Day makes the first guy miss, and Day-Day head full of steam, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
He gets about 18 on the return and sets the Hounds up in a pretty good field position here. But the first time that I did a full-time Greyhound football game on radio There was no television back then. There was television, but there wasn't Greyhound television.
Barely television.
I graduated in May of 74, and in September of 74, I was in the booth broadcasting games with Raymond Massey for the class of 1975. Long time ago. They're having their 50-year reunion.
Worst field position for the Hounds tonight as we go Greer inside. I'm going to tell you what, the Lions definitely have an answer for Greer here.
56 on the tackle.
And that's going to end the first quarter. We'll take this time to hear from our sponsor.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
It's on like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
And don't forget about our friendly folks right next door at George Kell Ford. Both locations in one location. People come from miles around, and I mean miles around, to do business at George Kell Motors and George Kell Ford.
Day and Nemo out wide. You'd think the Hounds might take a shot here on 2nd and 5. But they give to Greer. Greer, stiff arm, into line territory, and then pushed out of bounds at the 45. Great blocking there on the perimeter by Nemo Cright.
It's another Newport small engine sales and service. Lawn and Garden headquarter, first down, located on Stowe Road, right here in Newport. It's the Hounds on the road this coming week in what should be obviously a huge football game between Walnut Ridge and Newport at Walnut Ridge, with certainly conference championship implications.
Day in motion, fake, looking to throw a shot. Luke momentarily lost the ball. Nemo had his guy beat, and it looked like it just slipped out of Luke's hand. He had to recover there and then throw it.
I like the play call. See if they get a quick 6. Our football game's brought to you by White River Area Agency on Aging, and if you're looking for some employment opportunities, they have positions available for aides. You can call 870-523-4982 for more information.
Here's the snap, Greer. Shifty run here by Greer. He's got one man to beat, and I don't think he's going to catch him as he walks in the end zone. That's Travion Greer for 45.
Hounds go 60 and score just under 11 minutes to go here in the quarter to extend the lead to 20-0 with a whole quarter to play here. Less a minute and a second. Hounds once again line up for 2. They're 1 for 2 on the night.
And give to Nemo on a jet sweep, and Nemo 2-point conversion good. And the Hounds up 22-0 with just under 11 to go in the half.
Second time tonight that we've run that play on the 2-point conversion to Nemo, and just great speed by that young man. And he hadn't had a lot of opportunities to carry the ball or catch the ball this year. but doing quite well tonight. C&M Ag Depot, lacrosse boots, Carhartt clothing, hunting supplies, a wide variety of all of those. Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools. Before you shop out of town, check out our inventory at C&M Ag Depot or give us a call at 523-6766. Fathead Pizza, one word, it's all caps. Always looking for the Fathead Pizza hit of the week. Great pizza, fresh hot sandwiches, and the salad supreme that's second to none. Come watch the Greyhound football games each and every week at Fathead Pizza.
There's another First Community Bank kickoff where community comes first. Destin Jackson boots this one. And it's going to be fielded inside the 10. And trying to find a hole. And Hounds had him momentarily, and then Day-Day Braxton recovers to bring him down. At the 37.
Brody Morris, great effort by that young man. Pretty good field position for the Manila Lions. At the 37. John Pennington and David Black will be on at halftime to share some information with you.
Here's the give inside, and a host of Hounds had it snuffed out back to the 34-yard line.
Loss of 3. Second 13. I love the orange on orange. I really do.
Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it, picked off. Jaden Robinson, who was going to try for a pick 6. And knee hit the ground. And how about Jaden with another pick?
We got one last week as well. At the 10-minute mark. You know, last week he had one man to beat. We thought he had him beat. He finally got tripped up down inside the 20-yard line. And I think when he saw that ball coming, he was thinking, I'm not going to get tripped up tonight. He just slipped, and we'll take the Oski from there.
Well, that end zone just gets a little bit bigger than what it really is when you're running to it and you don't see anybody in front of you. Here's the snap, fake. Reynolds looking to throw. He's got Jessen wide open. The big man, Jessen Russell, at the tight end position, 47 yards. Reynolds to Russell, and the Hounds get another 6.
Well, what a play call, and Jessen just all by himself, and Luke Reynolds put it on the money. Newport's 4th touchdown of the night. This one coming with 9:50 to play in the second quarter. Hounds didn't score until 3:54 to play in the first quarter. And that 3:54 plus the next 2 minutes scored 4 times. A little over 5 minutes.
The Hounds to go for 2. Give to Day-Day, 2-point conversion is good. The Hounds now go up 30-0 with 9:50 to go in the half.
I want to remind everybody about M&P Insurance Services, dedicated to being your one-stop shop for all things insurance. Local agents work with numerous insurance companies to provide you with the absolute best coverage and rates that meet your budget. Let us provide you and your family with affordable auto, home, life, and health insurance. Give us a call at 870-523-6771. Of course, you can come by and see us at the corner of Front and Laurel Street in Newport. And also a reminder that open enrollment for Medicare patients has started and will end on December the 7th, and it's an opportunity to look at your prescription medicine and see what changes may be coming up this year. And there's an interview on our Facebook page that's a very, very good one that with Caroline Beecham, and we talk about those changes and what might come up. See that on Cable 15 TV's Facebook page.
Another First Community Bank kickoff. This is going to be fielded at the 15. Trying to get outside. Jaden Robinson played exceptional. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Update here. The Colts are trailing the Bobcats 22-14 as they wait to get the football back to them.
Well, we thought that would be a great football game for sure. Well, Ridge, what I've seen in them, seen them a couple of different games, they've just been very difficult to stop. Maybe one of those games where the team with the football last wins.
First and 10 from the 22 here from the Lions. Here's the snap, inside handoff. There's Trey Henderson, the first one there, along with Zay Greer. Give him one on the play. Maybe two.
Football.
Second and 9. Sorry, Dave.
I just say football game brought to you by Norman and Baker Pharmacy with a drive-through window and El Puente Mexican Restaurant, the best Mexican food in the world. If you're in town for a reunion, try a little El Puente.
Here's the snap, counter play, and nowhere to go, and the young man has to cut back. And is able to get up to the 28, give him 5 on the play. Now 3rd down and 5.
That's Brody Morris. He reminds me a lot of the Brink kid from Salem. Not a very big kid, but 5'10", 165, but he can hit into the line of scrimmage and break tackles and earn every yard that he gets. Big crowd on hand with all the reunions going on, homecoming.
On 3rd down, Lions looking to throw. He's under pressure, and it's picked off. It's picked off by Samaj Morgan, but here comes a late flag.
Pass intercepted by Samaj Morgan. There's a flag.
It's 3rd and 4. Come on!
We'll try to sort out. The flag was laid after he caught it and then was tackled.
You see the discussion in the middle of your screen, and
that's interference against the defense. I did not think that would be called.
they'll come back to the line of scrimmage and mark off 15 yards, unlike in the higher sports where, like in professional football, it's a spot foul. I like it being a spot foul. So a 1st down for Manila at the 44-yard line.
Is that their first one?
It is.
Snap, give on the outside. Jaden Robinson there to initially hit him, then shoved out of bounds. What kid runs hard for Manila?
Yeah, it's Brody Morris again, number 5. Same number as Brink is from Salem. He's a tough-nosed kid.
They're going to give him one now, 2nd and 9.
Ivan Gonzalez in that defensive line. Donnell Williams in the secondary.
It's 2nd and 9 from the 45. Ball on the turf. And going to try to pick this up, and he's going to be brought down near the 31-yard line. And a big loss here for the Lions. Third and 23.
Unity Health Newport, your community health care provider with inpatient and outpatient care, and we believe in the power of people and create great care for you. Working hard every day. Unity Health Newport says, go Greyhounds. And we hope to be able to get down and do the Unity Health player of the game and talk with the kids and talk with Coach Reardon, but we'll just play that by ear and see how it goes. Very conservative call there on 3rd down and bring up a punting situation for the Lions. Clock nearing the 7-minute mark here in the first half. Delta Trailer Manufacturing, located at the Newport Air Base Industrial Park, celebrating well over 50 years of sending trailers all around the world. Eve's family, Dale and Mary, and Mary, we certainly wish you well. Been a little under the weather with a little surgery. Timeout before the kick. Todd and Amy Norris. Phone number is 523-8941 at Delta Trailer Manufacturing, and I say it all the time. Doesn't matter where I go. If I see a trailer, a horse trailer, or just a flatbed trailer, more times than not, and most of the time, if I see one of those when I'm out of town, and I could be in Nebraska, I could be in Minnesota, and you will see trailers from Delta Trailer Manufacturing. I know there's some in Canada too, but I've never been to Canada, so I can't say that I've seen one there. But I know there are some there. Hayden Schultz, big reunion. Pretty cool, huh?
I reckon.
Seemed like 10 years ago.
You know, some days it feels like it was yesterday, and some days it feels like it was 20 years ago. Hounds looking to block. They're not going to be able to, as this one's punted out of bounds. And the Hounds will have great field position yet again.
Thought maybe there might have been a little extra activity there. Hounds will have the football, 1st down and 10 from the Manila 41.
I know it's supposed to be 35. The gentleman rules go into effect. It usually takes after half. But you can elect to take it in the first half, correct, Dave?
I think that is right. If both coaches agree to do that, I think they can do that.
We'll see as Walnut Ridge leading 22-20 as they're getting the football back.
What a game.
Day in motion, but the give to Greer underneath. Greer, tough running into line territory. And he is somehow still on his feet as Trey Greer. What shifty moves there for Greer as he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's another Newport small engine 1st down.
Well, that's why he's a 1,000-yard rusher. And I love how you call it when he puts that foot in the ground and makes a move. Hi, Paula Plaguey-Harris. Hi, Catherine Odom. But when he does that, I mean, it's just like he stops on a dime and just goes the other way. It's incredible what that kid can do. And I love his shoes.
Fake. Reynolds calls his own number, puts his head down and fights forward near the 25-yard line.
I got to quit clicking that pen. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's one of your biggest pet peeves, and you do it.
Y'all got to tell me, quit clicking the pen, please. Even Anthony said he could hear it. Josh, can you hear it too? Thumbs up for that. My bad, folks. My bad. I'll stop clicking the pen. I'll put the pen down and I'll pick up the other pen.
Second and a couple.
I'll put both pens down. It's annoying.
Quarterback sneak, and Luke Reynolds is going to be brought down at the 25, but it's another Newport Small Engine first down.
First down, Greyhound.
Game brought to you by the City of Newport, Mayor Derek Ratliff, and the good mayor welcomes all those back home who are celebrating their class reunion.
Newport School District's classified and non-classified staff will be recognized. Please begin to make your
Welcome from the City of Newport, from Newport High School, and the class of 1974 to the 75 class for joining the 50 club.
Here's a snap. Reynolds looking to throw a deep ball to Day-Day Braxton. Jump ball. Does he come down with it?
Absolutely.
Attaboy, Day-Day, and the Hounds get 6 yet again.
25 yards from Luke to Day-Day. Third touchdown pass of the night for Luke Reynolds.
I hadn't really seen him throw the football, but he just shows that he can tonight.
I think we've leaned so much on the running game with Travion. We just hadn't had a lot of opportunities to try to throw it.
I don't think we've had to.
No, I agree, totally.
But right now, showing that Reynolds can do it, and we've got 5 seconds. We're going to have to call a timeout here for the 2-point.
Well, the Hounds covered a lot of real estate right there. Bratcher Real Estate right here in Newport. BratcherRealEstate.com. And to acquire any of your real estate needs, you can see Mary Reed, who's the principal broker, Lauren Sampson, Joe Dupree, Carol Ann Young. 732 Malcolm Avenue at the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson right here in the fine city of Newport, Arkansas. Hayden looking for updates on scores, and that gives me an opportunity to remind everybody about Norris Lawn Care. His phone number is 870-664-0266. He's locally owned and community grown. You can find us on Google and on Facebook as lawn care and lawn maintenance, hedge trimming. It's coming up here in the fall. If you need fall cleanup, you need tree trimming, bed maintenance, whatever you might need, they probably can do. Norris Lawn Care Plus, where curb appeal begins, keeping your yard in the win column. We boom.
Well, Dave, the timeout here, and Carmelo Ellis at tailback.
I love it.
So we'll see if 55 can get in the end zone here. As the give to Big Mello walks in. The senior on homecoming gets the 2-point conversion. The Hounds leading 38-0.
A lineman's dream.
I can tell you this, 55 in orange in 2015, 10 years ago, never got in.
That is so awesome. And who was that 55, my good friend?
It was me.
That was. But did they ever give you an opportunity to say, hey, let's just come back here and try it?
You know, I always thought if you gave me the ball, I could get you 4 every play.
Every play. There's no doubt about it. And they just didn't think that opportunity should come for you, or what?
I don't know. I mean, we were playing for conference championship then, and I guess there was just never an opportunity where we wanted to take a play off and give it to me. The last conference champs, Dave, 10 years ago. This one's a First Community Bank kickoff and fielded inside the 20, and young man goes down before the big lick there from Pee Wee Thomas inside the 20 to the 18 for the Lions, and it looks like the clock is rolling.
Let her roll, let her roll. Reminder, Dr. Gavin McDill.
McDill, huh?
Let me try that again. It's Gavin McDowell. They're doing a lot of new stuff out there. Has to do with light therapy and intense pulse light and radio frequency system for facial and skin rejuvenation and dry eye treatment. You need to check them out. Give them a call at 870-523-3333. and ask them about what we mentioned here on the ball game. New therapy.
Here's a snap and runs a little counter play trying to get outside, and Day was almost there to push him out of bounds, and here comes a host of hounds. Looks like a Lucas Looper. So we'll try to get some of these guys named here. Jason Robinson out there. Cam Crump. Lane Stewart. Tracy Smith.
Big Wesley Giesland in. He's a starting offensive lineman.
Rafael Macias. Of course, Donnell Williams. Samaj Morgan.
Did you mention Pittman?
I did not.
Zabrin.
Here's the snap line's going to throw, and throwing out of the backfield. Comes up incomplete. Now a 3rd down and 11.
I really like Lane Stewart. I just think that kid, he's just another one of those guys that you've watched develop and grow up down through the years. And you watch him as a little bitty kid, and everything he does full force. He's always putting in the extra work that it takes to be better than just good. He doesn't want to be just good. He wants to be better than good. And that kid can put the work in because I've seen him do it.
On 3rd and 11. Give outside, and the young man is tripped up. And now a 4th and 11. Young man slow to get up here for Manila. I would think Manila's going to punt the ball here deep in their own territory.
Yeah, the play clock's down to 10. The game clock obviously at 20.
They're going to have to do it pretty quick if you're going to do it. I don't think there's any way.
Have a real quick M&P.
Get the punt and be a delay of game, but the clock's going to continue to roll, and that's going to do it here for the first half, as we'll have the halftime report coming right up.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Well, it's been all hounds here in the first half, and it started out with a 16-yard pass from Luke to Day. Nemo with a 2-point conversion, 8-0 Hounds with 3:54 to go in the first. It took the Hounds a couple 3 possessions to get going. Then scored again with 2:22 to go in the half on a 32-yard Nemo run. That 2-point extra point was no good. Then the Hounds with 10:59 to play in the second, a 60-yard drive capped off by a 45-yard Trevion Greer run, a 47-yard pass from Reynolds to Jessen. Russell with 9:50 to play in the second, capped a 47-yard drive, and then the Hounds score again on a 25-yard Reynolds to Day pass. And then Nemo with one more 2-point conversion. Day had a 2-point conversion, and the big play of the half was Big Mello with a 2-point conversion. The Hounds lead 38-0 here at the half, and it'll be a quick second half. Hayden's going to be gone for the night, and we'll do the very best that we can to bring you a broadcast here in the second half. We'll see you soon.
At Shelter Insurance, we've found that peace of mind offers some real advantages. That's why we work hard to make things easier for you. By sheltering your cars, by sheltering your home, by sheltering your toys, by sheltering your life. Peace of mind. Isn't that the best shelter there is? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Shelter Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
It's on like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
George Cal Motor Company, John G. Pennington, Newport, Arkansas.
Hi, D. Black.
Number 64 in your program.
Yeah, all the time.
How are you, sir?
Man, I'm hanging in there like cheese dip and a mustache.
I like it.
I like it.
Hangs in there solid, doesn't it?
Solid. It's solid.
You got any jokes today?
No. I don't have any jokes today.
None.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, the joke is on me. What do we got to show you today at George Cal Motors?
It is. Isn't it nice out here?
Beautiful.
We've done it when it's hot, cold, kind of in between. This kind of one of those in betweens. It's pretty nice, isn't it? And see, I got my hair cut today.
I did. You got it trimmed up.
Yeah,
I got it trimmed up. I like that.
I wasn't gonna wear a hat. I wanted to show you my new hairdo, but anyway.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I wanted to be looking good.
They got both of them.
Yeah, got both hairs.
Yes, sir.
Got them both. Got more of these CTPs, Customer Transportation Vehicles.
Okay.
Discounted deep. Like I've always said, I don't know how we make any money on them. I mean, they're stripped out. I guess GM gives the motor company something for letting you borrow them on, loaning them out or whatever. But here's one. This Chevrolet. It's got the 3.0 diesel. Now, a lot of people have these, and depending on how they drive and whatnot, but constantly 28, 29 miles a gallon. And everybody likes to talk about their miles per gallon.
Absolutely.
And some people say, well, I drive on the freeway and I don't speed, but I get 32, 30. And some people do. I've gotten in their cars and I'd say, are you sure? Well, come here and look, and you look up.
Yeah.
It's 31, 32, whatever. So great vehicle right here. These are 25 models. They're still brand new. They've never been titled. They just got 3,000 or so miles on them. This one right here has the 3.0 diesel in it. It's got the front bucket seats that are heated and all that stuff. Sliding rear window. It's a Z71. It's a Z71. X31 if it's a GMC.
That's exactly right. Don't want to be
It's got all the safety. It's got surround vision. It's got the cameras everywhere, all the way around it. Trailer mirrors, side blind alert, all the perimeter lighting, front and park assist. It's a heavy loaded truck. Thing is a little over 63,000 sticker. If you take all of the rebates, including a trade assist, you got to have a 2011 or newer. Don't care what model it is. It can be a Peugeot. It can be a
what?
A Peugeot.
I'm not trading in my Peugeot for sure.
Remember Pink Panther?
I do.
Yeah. Is that your Doug? Anyway, this thing is 63,000. Using all the rebate gets down to 52,286. 52. That's $11,000.
I started to say that's more than 10.
Yeah, more than 10.
$11,000 off sticker.
Hitch guidance, trailer and application in it. It's got skid plates. It's a loaded up Z71 off-road package, all-star edition. If you like a Chevrolet, that might be the one you want.
$11,000 savings right there. And and one thing I want to say right now.
And that's with the diesel. That's with
correct.
The diesel. They don't have quite as much rebate because of that diesel. But look at it. Go ahead.
I was going to say one thing. We don't do a sticker and then add a supplementary sticker to the side that says we did this on it, that on it for $9,000. We don't do that stuff.
Well, we
here.
dealer trade with a lot of dealers around the country, you know, and it'll have the window sticker, then it'll say protection package
additional
and all this, where they they laser cut the VIN number in the glass or something. It's got VIN number already on it. Anyway, you know, it's for $5,900 or something, you know, and floor mats that are twice as expensive as they. Anyway, we don't do all
We
that.
don't do that stuff here at George Kell Motors.
We don't do it. We're not going to do it. Dean won't let us.
Hey, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. SLT, heated and cooled seats, buckets. It's going to have the navigation. It's got everything in there. Bose, all the things you want, all the safety equipment. Now listen to this. This thing is $66,430 sticker. We discounted it $66,443, and when you take all of the other rebates, your trade assist, it gets to $52,537. $14,000. $14,000 off sticker.
That's a bargain, John G.
Well, it is if you want one.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not looking for a truck, then you don't care. But if you're looking to trade, you want one with low miles that's discounted really, really deep. That one right here's got the 5.3 engine in it. That's standard V8. That one had the diesel.
Right.
This got the 5.3, the one that most people know about.
Let's move on down. We've got another truck.
Now, that
and
one
a
was an
couple other...
SLT. This is an Elevation. And if you always look, I don't know if Lolly can see it, it's got the black wheels on it. It's got a little bit different interior in it. This one has a 5.3, just not quite as heavy loaded as that other one. Still got a lot of stuff on, off-road package, spray-in bed liner, all the stuff you normally expect. Stickers for $61,575, using all the rebates like on all of the other ones. It gets down to $48,168. That's still $13,000.
Why are they still here? They won't be next week.
Well, that's the ones we did. We sold the ones we had. These are
the new ones we just put in, didn't we?
Well, you got to keep them in a certain amount of time or a certain amount of miles. And when they hit that benchmark, then you can take them out, put them in here, and put some more in. So, you know, they're constantly rolling.
Because you just put them out here and you just discounted them, or you're going to watch them right here. And by the way, we are on the football game on Friday night. It's Newport and Osceola. I have no idea what the score is at halftime, but I certainly hope that the Greyhounds are in the lead.
One time my dad told me, he said, son, I can tell you the score of the game before it ever starts. I said, Dad, you can't do it. He said, nothing to nothing.
0-0.
Now this, Lolly, I want you to get a side view of this one if you can. This is the new model Chevy Traverse. It's a Z71 in sandstone. Man, I think these things are great looking. They almost look like smaller Tahoes than Yukons.
This is beautiful.
They really are good looking vehicles. This is a 26. It's got the surround vision, all the pedestrian alerts. It's got the panoramic sunroof and all that. It's even got the Super Cruise, like the big trucks, big Yukons, where you can go down the road clapping your we will rock. You know, you're going down the road. That's got it.
Really?
They put it on these size SUVs now. Come out here and drive this thing. You got a little bit of rebate. You got 500 military, 500 healthcare, 500 first responder. These things really are sharp.
They are sharp, and it's beautiful
they
color.
were, man, I tell you, they were hard. I had one on order for a friend of mine, and I just never could get it. And he went and bought one. He got tired of waiting. It took months and months and months, and I couldn't blame him, you know. So anyway, come out here and drive one of these. Come drive this new Traverse. Come drive one of these new Acadias, which we're going to show you right here.
This is 5 of 5, my good friend.
It's 5 of 5. That's 100%. 26 Acadia. 26 Acadia Elevation. You look, and it's got the black wheels and all that. They got something, I'm not real sure what it is. It says performance suspension. So I guess you can, weather gets bad, you can update it, you know, up and down and all that kind of thing. These things are, oh, and one other thing about that, it comes with a card, a little black card, looks like a credit card. It's tied into this vehicle. You can take that card, hold it right next to here, unlock your car, get in and start it. You don't need your key fob or anything. You got one little black card, that's all it is. Don't even need your key fob.
Me.
No.
Technology, baby. Technology.
That's what it is. Key card. Key card. And it's a little, it's about the size of a credit card. You just walk up there and get in there and do it. Unbelievable.
It is, my friend.
Elevation here. It's got the same stuff as the other military and first responder discounts. Great looking car, black edition with all the blacked out stuff. We've got several of them. We finally got them in. We've got some Terrains and Equinoxes that have been hard to get. Still have some 25 model 2500 trucks we need to get sold, get them out of here. Come out to George Kell Motors. You know where we are. We're off Highway 57.
You got it,
I finally
baby.
remembered.
Yes, sir.
After 75 years. Highway 57, exit 83. Yeah, that's right.
Where's that by? 57, Highway 57.
I don't know.
That's close to
Exit
Newport.
85 right here is where we are. Exit 85 off Highway 57. Call us 870-523-2792 or go on our website, georgekellmotors.com. Matter of fact, website paid off for me. I sold a new Terrain to a gentleman in Murfreesboro, Arkansas today.
Yes,
they
sir.
delivered it to him to Murfreesboro.
That's down south, correct?
That's down south, just that direction, about 197 miles.
It's almost not in Arkansas.
It's almost. It's past Arkadelphia.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, come see us at George Kell Motors. Call us 870-523-2792. Get online. We deliver 200 miles. We've been here a long, long time because of people like you.
Hope the Greyhounds come out ahead in the second half. It's Newport and Osceola, and the second half action is next.
Oh, like Donkey Kong, boys. What you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kell, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. You know, I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. Yo, no, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower that. Open your ears. Take the truck and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
perfect lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mow Day.
It's on like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on out here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're gonna do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm gonna go lower that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Well, we welcome you back to the second half action of Newport and Manila. I want to make sure that audio's good, everything's good now, and Hayden has left the booth to join his class reunion, his 10-year class reunion, and so it's David Black solo on this end, along with Anthony May, the producer and director, and Josh Nation doing all the camera work as he always does, and the Hounds will have an opportunity to take the football first here in the second half. It'll be a continuous moving clock. I forgot about the 3-minute mark that we have to warm up. Maybe they'll just knock that thing off and let's get to playing. But I do want to remind everybody that the football game is brought to you by the Woodbriar Nursing Home at 204 Catherine Street in Harrisburg. And for short-term or long-term care, and you're looking for a great place where the decision makers are the owners and they're readily available, you can call 870-578-2483. We are a Sampson family-owned business right there in Harrisburg. And in the Sonic Drive-In right here in Newport, this is how the Greyhound Sonic. Download the Sonic app and order your favorites and enjoy some exclusive perks and some offers and some discounts. So make sure you load the Sonic app and order from there. Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney, Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Howard's Glass Company, Lou Allen Family and Company, Doyle Family Farms, Fletcher Land Surveying, Churchman Building Center. Ace is the place. Drew Hahn, the Pest Detective. 501-730-1699. First Horizon Bank at 200 Olivia Drive in Newport, committed to making your banking experience the best it can be. Our phone number is 870-523-3611, supporting the Newport Greyhounds. And Judge Henry Boyce, class of 1982, always supporting the Newport Greyhounds. Still have a minute 20 left before the clock runs out, and they could just reset that thing if they would like, but the officials are not going to do that. But they certainly could. My report on my phone says technical difficulties. Check out yours there, Anthony. Make sure we're still good. Mine just says technical error, please. We're good? Okay, we're good. I'll have to turn off my phone and turn it back on, and we're just about underway. First Community Bank kickoff coming right up for the Greyhounds from the 20. This is Hardaway across the 30 to Various outside to the 35. And takes a step back, and the Hounds will start at the 34-yard line. They mark him officially at the 35. So the Hounds will have 24 minutes to run off here to claim a victory. Well, I work on the phone, and we're going to try something a little different tonight. We're going to actually take, near the end of the football game, when I go down, I'm just going to take a live mic with me, kind of broadcast a little bit as we go. See if I can get my phone back working. So the Hounds should be very, very deliberate offensively here. That's Samaj Morgan at quarterback. It is. Hounds will get 5 there. Jamel Thomas up to the 40-yard line. And the Hounds, of course, will have a big conference victory. Rivercrest, last we heard, was up over Walnut Ridge 28-22, either near the half or right after the half. Hounds again with a lot of new players into the football game, and we'll name them as we go. Samaj, just a little sweep to the right. Across midfield, Samaj to the 40, he's to the 30, running one man to beat at the 10, and it's a touchdown, Samaj Morgan, as Samaj goes 60 yards for the score as the backup quarterback. It's a 65-yard drive with 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. And I would be pretty sure to say that that is the first Samaj Morgan rushing touchdown that he's had in his career. We'll talk to him about it at the conclusion of the contest. Hounds go up 44-0. With the 2-point conversion coming. Motion man this way and stopped in the backfield. That's Rafael Macias with the carry. It's the play that the Hounds have run a couple of times tonight successfully with Nemo. And the clock will continue to run with the Hounds up 44-0 here at homecoming. Said we'd mention the homecoming royalty. Queen Lacidrea Alcorn, senior maid Jessie Wren, senior maid Jordan Morgan, junior maid Brooklyn Cox, junior maid Aubrey Daniels, sophomore Sophie Hagewood, and sophomore Mackenzie Doyle. Congratulations to all of the 2025 homecoming royalty. And a First Community Bank kickoff will be coming up here near the 8-minute mark. Coach Reardon will do all he can to make sure that clock will move. Caden Varela on the kickoff team. Destin Jackson. We see Donnell Williams on this team. Here's Jackson's boot. It's fielded about the 22-yard line. Trying to come wide to the near field. Still at the 25, crosses the 25 and now crosses the 30 and knocked out of bounds. The clock will continue to run as Manila will set up their first offensive series of the half. 44-0 Greyhounds. We'll see who all checks into the ball game here for the Hound defense. We see Tracy Smith. Zabrian Pittman in the football game. He's 24. Same group, Cam Crump, 59. 10, Samaj. 19 is Varela. 14 is Lane Stewart. 4, Jamel Thomas. Big hit in the backfield by the Hounds there. Kid still running for yardage. It's going to lose a couple back to the 28-yard line, under 7 minutes to play. Hayden is now on assignment. Ben is on assignment. It's David Black behind the microphone by himself. I have done this before. It's been a while, but I don't see quite as well as I used to. But I can see well enough to get us through a quarter and a half here. Macias also defensively here for the Hounds. 2nd down and 12. And room to run. Across the 50. Still running. Make the move at the 30 and finally run down from behind by Samaj Morgan. That's Brody Morris. He's that kid that we talked about in the first half, number 5. Reminds you a lot just of the Brink kid from Salem, and I mentioned that in the first half. Clock under 6 to play, and Manila on the move. First time in Greyhound territory tonight. They're at the 21-yard line.
Get one play out.
It'll be the Hounds at Walnut Ridge. This coming Friday night. Sharp with the carry. A host of Hounds on the tackle, led by number 14, Lane Stewart. Randy C. also tells me that Varela was in on that tackle as well. Randy Klepeczka been involved with our program for many, many years, spent 20 years in the booth with me, still doing the public address announcing. He and Paula are good ones. That's Aiden Sharp again on the carry. And again, linebacker blitzing coming strong for the Hounds. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 18. 4.5 to play. You can hear Coach Carpenter from here. Morris will get a couple to the 16, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and maybe 6 or 5. Ball just outside the 16-yard line. We'll officially call it the 17. Manila Lions trying to get points on the board here. 4th and 6 instead of 5. Quarterback to throw, and it's incomplete. And the alternate unit defense does an awesome job against the Manila first team guys, and that offense will come back out for the Hounds. I did notice Jason Robinson checks in. Big Jason, number 70. Always want to thank all of our great sponsors who help bring it to you, including George Kell Motor Company and George Kell Ford. Inside handoff, and not a lot of room there. That's Jamel Thomas. He's a senior. What a great talk with him a couple of weeks ago. We didn't get to do our post game last week. And we hate to go 2 weeks in a row not doing it, so we're going to have to do it unconventionally. And that will be with me leaving the booth with a handheld mic, doing some play-by-play as we go down. Here's Samaj coming left. Samaj running again from the 17, and Samaj is going to run 83 yards for a touchdown. But a flag back down at the 17-yard line. Got to leave that pin alone. Looks like they've got a little holding against the Hounds. Samaj's long run will be called back. Well, just tremendous speed by Samaj. Let's see if I can bring the game back up on Facebook here. On my iPhone. Hounds are penalized back inside the 10. I have nothing on my phone. Now, here we go. I have something on my phone. Hi, Catherine Keating. Joe Miles, Ivan Joe Miles watching tonight. And another flag. The Hounds are going to be penalized back inside the 5 to the 3-yard line, and Hounds don't have to run another play here before the end of the quarter, and I don't think that they will. We have played 3, and the Hounds lead it 44-0 at the end of 3, and we'll be right back after these words.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
It's on like Donkey Kong, boys. What'd you say? You need a pickup truck? You want to buy one? Well, hey, come on down here to George Kelly, okay? He's got GMC, he's got Chevrolet. I'll fix you right up. Look, here's what we're going to do. No, that's too much. No, you're quoting figures that are too high. I'm going to go lower than that. Open your ears, take the truck, and drive off the lot. Stamp approved, boys. Move out. Hey, Elliot, I just sold one.
GMC, we are professional grade.
David Black for Cable 15 TV on Facebook and Newport Cable 15 TV on YouTube. Hounds leading 44-0 here going into the fourth quarter. And it was a quick third quarter, and it will definitely be a quick fourth quarter as well. We'll probably try to check out of the booth maybe at the 6-minute mark, maybe the 5-minute mark. To do our Unity Health Player of the Game and our Coach Brian Reardon report. Samaj, not much gain there as he tried the left side again. Trayvon Scott in the football game now. Try to get them all if we can. Juan Pablo Martinez is in the football game. And the offensive line. Luke Strickland. Lane Sturt's at a tight end. Probably Tracy at the center. Samaj looks. He wants to throw, and it's deflected, and the Hounds will have to punt. Be fourth down and about 22. As the clock continues to run with 10.5 minutes to play. And no hurry for the Hounds to come to the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to go for it here. If they don't get it, Manila will get the football right there. And another motion penalty on the Newport Greyhounds. It's been all Hounds tonight. Pretty good first quarter. Hounds didn't score until 3:54 to go in the first. Had a 14-yard, make it a 16-yard loop to Day completion. 3:54 to go in the first, and then 2:12 to go in the first. A 32-yard Nemo run. Samaj rolling right, looks, wants to run. Samaj at the 20, 25, Still on his feet at the 30. He's close to a first down depending on the spot. And it's a first down for the Greyhounds. Hounds go for it from the 2-yard line on 4th down and 22. And Samaj gets them enough for the first down. Zay Greer in the football game also for the Hounds. That is Tracy at the center position. This is Rafael Macias, speed to the outside. Knocked out of bounds near the 35, maybe the 34-yard line for Rafael Macias. He's a sophomore. He's 5'10", 154 pounds, but he got a lot of speed. I don't think the Hounds will intentionally try to score again, but you can't put this is Jaden Robinson to the 20, to the 10, and the 5 touchdown. And here's the deal. You put your alternate group in, that's okay right there because these kids have not had the opportunity to score all year, and I'm okay with that. I think the Manila coaches will be also good with that. Jaden Robinson gets the touchdown that he sought last week on the interception that he thought he was going to go score a touchdown. Jaden again for the 2-point conversion, and he's close. And he is... They knocked the official completely down. Never did see a call. And they say good. 52-0. All Josh needs is 8 points from Manila to win the pizza. I guess I'm going to go down. I'm going to try to turn this microphone on, Anthony, and tell me if we're making any progress here. I'll wait on you to get everything fixed up there. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to the field momentarily and do the post-game report, but I can't get down there at the end of the game because I got to go now. Jackson to kick. Fielded at the 24, across the 30. What a big hit there by Tavares Hardaway. I'm heading that way. And if I get too far away, you just have to just tell me to come back. First down and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Manila Lions. 5 minutes to play in the football game. Well, great defense and still running. Frustration by some of the fans from Manila. Morris has he's really had a pretty good night tonight. That was him, just didn't have a lot of blocking up front. He's slowly comes off the field. We'll just keep walking that way. Second down and 16 from the 33. Big hit by the Hound defense there. Great effort that time from Manila once again. Bring up third down. Facebook Live, anybody want to talk?
Hey, go Lions!
Manila cheerleaders have to walk right through them. I thought I'd give them a shout out. 3:40 clock moving, and it's third down and 16 from the 33. Across the middle. Complete. Josh needs 8. To the 33-yard line. Clock rolling, 3 minutes to play in the football game. And we're live from the Manila sideline. Ball is tipped and incomplete. Cam Crump with some pressure there. Congratulations to the fourth grade Pee Wee football team. Capped off a 5-1 year with a 16-0 shutout over Valley View this past Tuesday night under the lights here at legendary Greyhound Field. Pass is complete. And a swarming Greyhound defense. Ball comes loose. Was it after he was down? I think they were saying he's down. Anthony, I assume we're still good on the audio from here. Good deal. Don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll make it work. It's the dynamics are a little bit different with me being down here now. And at the end of the conclusion of the game, Anthony, I guess we'll go right to the intro. That pass is incomplete on third down and 3. The clock will continue to run with 1:20 to play in the football game. Bring up fourth down and 3. Hounds trying to pitch a shutout. Josh is going for a pizza. If Manila scores and gets the 2-point conversion, obviously the Hounds lose the shutout, but Josh gets a large pizza of his choice from Fathead Pizza for picking the correct score. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And only time for maybe another play. That was fourth down, so the Hound offense will come on the field. And I don't think we'll have another play. I really don't. I don't think the Hounds will run one. So let's just do this, Anthony. Let's go to the post-game promo right now. Player of the game, Newport Greyhounds. 5'5", Big Mello. A lineman's dream is what I've always called it, even though it was a 2-point conversion. How did it feel to get into the end zone and contribute to the offensive end on the scoreboard? You always contribute to the offensive score, but you don't get to score yourself. How did it feel?
It felt amazing running behind that old line because I'm used to blocking for the 2 points and touchdowns and stuff. But Gio and Drew, they led the way for me. Thank you to Tracy. Tracy had the snap. Thank you to Lou Reynolds. Thank you for everybody on the field that contributed to that 2 point. I appreciate everybody, including my boy Trayvon.
Trayvon, what you got to say about that?
I love seeing my fellow lineman get a touchdown, bro. I love this dude right here, bro. This my brother.
That is awesome. Come here, 23. Big Justin Russell. Now look, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", and this guy's got to be 6'9". I'm really 5'11". How tall are you?
I'm about 6'5".
He's 6'7". That's what I'm. He's 6'7". Many Tavares. Wide open on a pass. Luke Reynolds hits you in stride. Touchdown for you. Talk about that play.
Hey, I told Luke, I told Trey, I told Nemo, all of them. I told him, you give me the ball, we scoring. And guess what? He threw me that ball, we scored. That's all I know.
Come here, one. I want to talk to you a little bit. Hey, listen, I talked about you last week, and here's the big thing, guys. I've been doing this a long time because I have actually announced games that his daddy played in, okay? I've announced games that his grandfather played in, too. Been doing it a long time, hasn't it? Jay, tell us about your performance tonight.
I just want to thank my coaches, thanks my dad, love all my teammates. Just a fun night. Birdie.
Tell about getting in the end zone. That's what I want to talk about.
It felt good just running behind the block. Never really played offense, but it felt good tonight.
Well, you almost had a touchdown last week until you stumbled over your own feet, and then you couldn't make it in there. No, that guy made a great play on you, but I thought you were going to get in last week, but you got in this week. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Who else wants to talk a little bit? Lane, you want to talk a little bit? Yes, sir. We got a surprise coming up.
Turn it on. Turn it on, Tink. Turn it on.
No, I don't have my phone. No, I gave it to you.
D.
Oh, we got something. We got the phone. Can't get the phone. I hope it's good. I hope it's A-rated. We got to hold on. Oh, it's the internet. It's got to be clean.
It is clean. Okay,
You guys are silly. I'm telling you. You guys are silly. Hey, Samaj, you ran three or four touchdowns tonight. I was real impressed with your speed. I was really excited about it. You kind of turned the corner and you put it in. Talk about it tonight.
I felt amazing. My legs was warm. I know I run on my tippy toes, but I'm pretty fast, you know. But, hey, you know, they call me the general, and that's how we do it.
You're the man. One more. Let me talk to Seven. I want to talk to Seven. 1,000-yard rusher from last week. Had 1,100 coming in. Don't know how many you got tonight, but you continue to rush the football. You're an exclusive club to be a 1,000-yard rusher for the Newport Greyhounds. Congratulations on that. Talk a little bit about that.
First of all, I want to thank the O-line. No, this ain't possible without y'all. But, man,
In one year.
it felt great, man, like, truly. Like, past 2 years, I done came close to breaking 1,000. I never broke it first year. First year breaking in my high school career.
Well, it's that Newport thing.
Yeah, it's Newport. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, my friend. I want to talk to Nemo before we get out of here. I want to talk to Nemo. Touchdown, two-point conversion. That's 6, that's 8, that's 10. 10 points for you tonight. 10, how many do we get?
52.
We got 52 and you got 10. How you feel?
I feel amazing. Hey, this is not possible without this team. I promise you, none of this is possible without this team. We work day in, day out. None of this is possible without them. Hey, they deserve the praise. All of them deserve the praise. I'm just here. Hey, we just had a day, 52-0.
I'm going to let all you guys go and kind of remind you that y'all have got a pretty important game coming up this coming week.
You guys got to be ready. Last I heard, I don't know, Rivercrest was up 28-22 the last I heard, but we don't know. We'll figure that one out. It'll end later than ours for sure. But as always, go Hounds! Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We'll talk to Coach coming right up. Coach, I love talking with the kids. Congratulations. Big victory for the Hounds. 52-0. I'm not saying that I was pulling against our defense, but we always predict the score. The five of us predict the score up there, and Josh had 52-8 us, and we were kind of thinking maybe I was going to have to give up a pizza because it's a pizza. If they'd have scored and have gone for two, I'd had to buy that guy a pizza right up there.
I'm glad you don't have to spring for that $15 right there, David. I'm sure that's tough on you, isn't it? Hey, all I got to say is homecoming's over. We survived homecoming is all I got to say. And everybody had fun. We started slow, and I expected that. It was a little bit much this week. A lot of extracurricular activities. They were a little bit lethargic, but they woke up and handled their business. And I always take a W and enjoy it. And I always say that. Enjoy when you can get them. I can remember my first several years as a coach. There wasn't very many of them. I remember those days, and I like to enjoy them every chance we get. Hats off for them. They came out fighting. They came out fighting. I told the kids, I told you they're going to lay down. There's some guys on that field that can play. So we just lasted. They took some punches. We lasted through it, and then we finished. Just like we should have.
Yeah, 52-0, no doubt. The Hounds big winners here tonight, and then you got to look forward, Coach, to this coming Friday night. I don't know the final score of the Rivercrest Walton Ridge game, but it really doesn't matter. It's a big football game for the Hounds, regardless.
There's still a whole lot of game left in that one, and Rivercrest up 2 touchdowns, and they're not even out of the third quarter yet. So we're gonna go watch that. But hey, guess what? All we can do is handle our business, like you said, man. Get on down there and beat Walton Ridge next week if we can, and let the cards lay where they fly. We'll see what happens, man. I'm excited to be here.
I guarantee you I'm excited with you. And I still have talked.
Sleep tonight.
We talked about it all week. We've talked about it all year. We've talked about it ever since you've been here. This team seems to have what it takes to be special.
Every week I feel like we're getting better. Every week I feel like our practice habits are getting a little better. A little hiccup this week, but that had nothing to do with, we still had some good days in here. But that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes. I talked to Salem's head coach today. They were going to Yaleville, and we just had a good conversation where each other were at this time of the year and this and that. And I told him we were clicking a little bit better and hope to see him sometime in the future.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, that'd be real nice. Long way to go. Long way to go.
Coach, I
a dang good team.
Appreciate you taking time. Looking forward to going to Walnut Ridge, and we'll see what happens up there next week. And as always, go Hounds!